Guys, deluded, I'm back again. You guys know how much I like young players, and the World Cup is, while I'm a big fan of the World Cup, we can't just look at 3 games to draw conclusions on players within reason. But it's a good chance to see players and see the stars of tomorrow, who's just playing well. You guys know I like Ismaila Sarr. Ismaila, like he has on the back of his shirt. He plays in the French league for Rennes. He's a player I like a lot, and he's being sought after by Dortmund and a lot of other big clubs. Personally, I wouldn't pay more than 20 million for him at this current stage because I believe he's very raw. The raw attributes, like you see, he's very pacey, he's very direct. But as for learning the finer arts of the game, it's being more calculated, being a bit better with his end product, being switched on defensively, like I'll speak about in a bit, is still a bit raw in it. In regards to defensively against Senegal, for Senegal against Japan, he put in a decent show, and he didn't not any eye catching stuff or make any headlines, but he had a couple decent runs, counter-attacking runs that brought them up the field. He drew a lot of fouls for his team, a lot of free kicks. I say a lot, don't get caught up on the word a lot. I liked his movement, as you do with Sarr. You like how he likes to get involved. The typical stuff with Sarr, man, to be fair. It was a bit underwhelming. You could say he was had a hand in the goal they conceded. Wage, who looks like a decent fullback, probably switches off a bit too much and overcompensates by covering too much. Sarr's better going that way than he is defensively, so he's got no awareness of the runner, and he probably could have done better in that department. Product, there's a couple times he put a couple good crosses in, but at times it looked like he was trying a bit too hard to think about what he wanted to do. So he definitely didn't have a bad game. He didn't again, similar to his last game, and didn't have the eye catching game he wants. But he's still young, very young, 20. He's in his early 20s. He's still very young. He's still very inexperienced at this level. In fact, even at top level experience in France. So he's still got scope to develop. He's still an exciting player. But if you didn't know any of this stuff, like I've just said, and you just taking football at face value, and someone told you to watch Sarr and stuff, you'd probably be saying, why should I watch this guy? Nothing to write home about. So yeah, man, he's got a lot to develop and stuff like that. Probably there was a case for a penalty when he was brought down, but that might be reaching. But yeah, man, he had a decent game. It weren't eye catching. Out of the 3 games, I'd probably give him out of 10, I'd probably give him a 4.5, probably, in my opinion, out of what I've seen so far. Maybe a 5 if I'm being generous. 6 is a bit too high. But yeah, man, guys, deluded. Get in the comments, subscribe, and do the rest. I'm out.